High in the rugged mountains of North Africa, a remarkable creature roams. The Barbary sheep, a master of its domain, thrives amidst towering peaks and arid landscapes. Its story is one of resilience, adaptation, and the delicate balance between survival and threat. The Barbary sheep, also known as aoudad, is the only species of sheep found in Africa. Its presence graces the Atlas Mountains of Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia, as well as isolated pockets in the Sahara Desert. These mountains, sculpted by time and wind, provide a challenging yet breathtaking backdrop for the sheep's existence. The silence of the mountains is often broken by the echoing calls of the Barbary sheep. Their powerful bleats, a symphony of the wild, carry across vast distances. They are a reminder that life, in its many forms, finds a way to flourish even in the most demanding environments. Join me as we journey into the world of the Barbary sheep, uncovering the secrets of its survival and the challenges it faces in a world where human impact is ever increasing. Their story, etched into the very rock they inhabit, is a testament to the wonders of adaptation and the importance of conservation. The Atlas Mountains, home to the Barbary sheep, present a formidable landscape. Towering peaks pierce the sky, their slopes a mosaic of rocky outcrops, sparse vegetation, and steep ravines. This is not an environment for the faint of heart. Summers are harsh, with temperatures soaring high above the comfort zone of most animals. Water, the elixir of life, is scarce, found only in scattered springs and seasonal streams. Yet, the Barbary sheep persists. Winters bring their own set of trials. Temperatures plummet, cloaking the mountains in a blanket of snow. Food becomes even more scarce, buried beneath a frozen crust. Survival hinges on resilience and resourcefulness. These mountains, unforgiving yet awe-inspiring, have sculpted the Barbary sheep into a master of adaptation. Their very being reflects the challenges they face and the remarkable ways they have overcome them. Every aspect of the Barbary sheep's physique speaks to its mountain dwelling. Their stocky build and powerful legs make them sure-footed climbers, navigating treacherous slopes with ease. They are the mountaineers of the animal kingdom. Their hooves, split and flexible, provide exceptional grip on rocky terrain. They can scale almost vertical cliffs, finding footholds invisible to the untrained eye. These sheep dance across the rocks, their movements a blend of agility and grace. Their most striking feature, the long flowing mane that cascades down their chest and forelegs, serves as both insulation and a mark of social standing. A thick mane, a symbol of health and vigor, is especially pronounced in mature males. The Barbary sheep's horns, massive and curved, are not just for show. They are formidable weapons, used by males in ritualistic battles for dominance during the breeding season. The clash of horns echoes through the mountains, a testament to their raw power. The Barbary sheep is a herbivore, its diet dictated by the sparse vegetation of its mountain home. They graze on grasses, herbs, and shrubs, their strong lips able to grasp even the shortest blades. Their digestive system, efficient and specialized, allows them to extract maximum nutrients from their food. They are able to survive on vegetation that would be inedible to many other animals. Water is often scarce, but the Barbary sheep have adapted to cope. They can go for long periods without drinking, obtaining moisture from the plants they consume. Their bodies are designed to conserve every precious drop. As the seasons change, so too does the Barbary sheep's diet. In spring, new growth provides a welcome bounty. In summer, they rely on tougher, more drought-resistant plants, and in winter, they must make do with whatever meager pickings they can find. Barbary sheep are social animals, living in herds that can range in size from a handful of individuals to several dozen. These herds, typically comprised of females and their young, are led by an experienced matriarch. Males, for the most part, live solitary lives, joining the herds only during the breeding season. Theirs is a world of competition, where only the strongest and most dominant will earn the right to mate. Communication is key to their survival, Their loud, bleating calls serve a variety of purposes, from alerting the herd to danger to maintaining contact over long distances. These calls, echoing across the mountains, are a constant reminder of their presence. Within the herd, a complex system of visual cues and subtle body language helps maintain order and cohesion. The flick of an ear, the stamp of a hoof, the position of the head, all convey meaning in the silent language of the Barbary sheep. As the days shorten and temperatures drop, the breeding season for the Barbary sheep begins. Males, their manes full and impressive, descend from their solitary existence to join the herds. Competition for mates is fierce. Males engage in ritualistic battles, their massive horns clashing in a display of strength and dominance. The victor, his right to mate secured, will father the next generation. After a gestation period of around 5 months, females give birth to 1 or 2 lambs. These lambs, wobbly-legged and vulnerable, are fiercely protected by their mothers and the herd. The first few months are critical for the lamb's survival. They must learn to navigate the treacherous terrain, find food and avoid predators. But under the watchful eyes of their mothers, they quickly gain strength and confidence. Section 7. The Shadow of Man. The Barbary sheep, for millennia, thrived in its mountain fortress. But the world is changing, and the shadow of human impact now falls heavily upon them. Habitat loss, driven by expanding human populations and the need for agricultural land, is a growing concern. As their once vast territory shrinks, the sheep are forced into smaller and more fragmented populations. Overgrazing by both domestic livestock and the sheep themselves degrades the fragile mountain ecosystems. The vegetation they rely on for food and shelter becomes scarcer, making survival even more challenging. And then there's hunting. While regulated in some areas, illegal hunting for their meat, horns and hides still poses a significant threat. The echoes of gunshots, a jarring intrusion in the mountain stillness, are a reminder of the dangers they face. Section 8. Conservation efforts. The plight of the Barbary sheep has not gone unnoticed. Conservation organizations and governments are working together to protect this iconic species and ensure its survival for future generations. Protected areas established in key habitats offer a safe haven from many of the threats they face. These areas, patrolled and managed, provide a sanctuary where the sheep can roam free from human disturbance. Efforts are underway to restore degraded habitats, replanting native vegetation and implementing sustainable grazing practices. The goal is to create a landscape where both sheep and people can thrive. Community outreach programs are educating local communities about the importance of Barbary sheep conservation. By working together, we can create a future where these magnificent creatures continue to grace the mountains they call home. Section 9. What the future holds. The future of the Barbary sheep, like that of many species, hangs in the balance. The challenges they face are significant, but there is hope. With continued conservation efforts, their story does not have to end in tragedy. The establishment of more protected areas, coupled with stricter enforcement against illegal hunting, is crucial. The mountains, their ancient home, must once again become a safe haven. Finding a balance between human needs and wildlife conservation is paramount. Sustainable land management practices that benefit both people and the environment must be embraced. Education and awareness are key. By fostering a sense of responsibility and respect for nature, we can inspire future generations to protect the wonders of the natural world, including the Barbary sheep. Section 10. How you can help. The fate of the Barbary sheep, and indeed all wildlife, lies not just in the hands of conservationists and governments, but in our own as well. Each of us, no matter where we live, can play a role in their conservation. Support organizations working to protect Barbary sheep and their habitat. Your donations can help fund vital research, conservation programs, and community outreach initiatives. Educate yourself about the challenges facing Barbary sheep and spread the word. Share their story with your family and friends, raising awareness about their plight and the importance of conservation. Reduce your ecological footprint. By making conscious choices in your daily life, you can help lessen the impact on the environment and preserve precious resources for all species, including the Barbary sheep. The mountains, with their rugged beauty and unique inhabitants, deserve our protection. Let us be the generation that ensures the survival of the Barbary sheep, so that their story, etched in rock and time, continues to inspire awe and wonder for generations to come.